We are gonna learn music
Well, good morning, gatekeepers. I hope you're doing
Music
good. I think actually I'll just run
today.
into the afternoon. But all right, so today we're going to talk about we're listening to a blues song and singing along with it, and I'm going to teach you the 12 bar blues form. So hopefully you were able to download an app, a piano app, okay, because that's going to be pretty important. Um, we're just using the three chords that we used in last week's lesson when we were studying about rock and roll music. And last week we were in the key of C. Now we're going to be in the key of F major. Okay, we use the one chord, 4 chord, and the 5/7 chord. In the key of C, we're going to do the same in F. That's the one chord, 4 chord, 5/7. Now, there is a pattern that goes along with the blues. Okay, so it's called the 12 bar blues. Now, bar means is the same as a measure. Remember in music class, we talked about measures. Measures were separated by the vertical lines that went down when you were looking at your scores or your sheet music. So there's 12 measures to this blues pattern, okay? And I'm going to teach you about it. And hopefully, if you download the app, if you have a piano at home, you'll be able to, at least hear the style, with the app. So I'll give you the notes, and you should be able to, recognize the pattern. Okay. Let's do a couple vocal warm-ups. Mommy, 1, 2, ready, go. Mommy made me, Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. And go. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. 2 more times. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Last time. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Okay, think. Ready, go. Think, 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 last time. Jack, ready, go. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Jack, ready, go. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Last one, ready, go. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Good, thank you. All right, good. All right, so the song says, good morning, blues, blues, how do you do? And I'm using my falsetto because that's where I want you to sing it. Good morning, blues, blues, how do you do? Well, I'm doing all right. Good morning, how are you? Verse 2 says, I sent for you yesterday, here you come a-walking today. Well, I sent for you yesterday, here you come a-walking today. Got your mouth wide open, you don't know what what to say. Okay, that's the way that song goes. If I was to sing it in my regular register, which is, it would be Good Morning Blues, Blues, how do you do? That's just an octave lower. Good morning blues, blues, how do you do? Well, I'm doing all right. Good morning, how are you? I sent for you yesterday, here you come walking today. Well, I sent for you yesterday, here you come walking today. You got your mouth wide open, you don't know what to say. So that is that. And so what I want you to do is I want you to sing that with me. I'm gonna go back to the high register. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready. Good morning, blues, blues, how do you do? Good morning, blues, blues, how do you do? I'm doing all right. Good morning, how are you? I sent for you yesterday, here you come a-walking today. Well, I sent for you yesterday, here you come a-walking today. Got your mouth wide open, you don't know what to say. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so the blues it's an African American style of music, and it's been around for such a long time, like over 100 years, and the characteristics of blues are in the lyrics. So, what were the lyrics talking about as you were singing it? What were the lyrics talking about? And also, some of you may be familiar with rhythm and blues, or it's called R&B. Nowadays, like when I was growing up, my favorite R&B singer was Aaron Hall and Jodeci and Brian McKnight and different things like that. But you guys, let's see, who is it? LMA. That's her name. What is her? Mariah the Scientist. Who else do you guys have? Drake, he sings R&B. Bryson Tiller, he's R&B. Snow Allegra, she's R&B. Summer Walker, they're all R&B singers. So what do they sing about? So the B in R&B stands for blues. So that what are the characteristics of the blues? What are they singing about? So just wanted to point that out. Okay, so the 12-bar blues, there's a pattern. Okay, so there's 12 measures to it. And if I were to count the measures, okay, I would say, because when we're 4/4, remember our conducting, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So there's 12 of those fours. Okay, so I would count them off. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, measure 4, 2, 3, 4, measure 5, 2, 3, measure 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4,
9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12 bars or measures, okay? So on your app, the notes that I just want you to play on your app is I want you to play 4. That's going to represent the 1 chord, okay? 4. Excuse me, F. F's going to represent the 4 chord. Then you're going to go to B flat. That's going to represent the 4 chord. Then you're going to go back to F. That's the 1 chord. Then you're going to go up to C. That's going to represent the 5/7 chord. Then you go back down to B flat. That's the 4 chord. And then back to F. That's the 1 chord. Okay? So that's the pattern. So on measures 5 and 6 of this 12-bar blues, the chord changes or the notes change. And since I don't know if everybody has a piano, I'm only going to give you the notes. I'm not going to give you the full chord, okay, today for this lesson. So on measures 5 and 6 of this pattern, the note change. It goes up from F, then it goes to B flat. Then on measure 9, you're going to go up to C. Then measure 10, you're going to B flat. Measure 11, you're going back to F, and you're going to finish it off with F, okay? So this is how it's I want you to listen to it, and I'm going to count the measures, and I'm making changes, okay? So remember which measure number I make the change, okay? So here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4, measure 2, 2, 3, 4, measure 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, measure 5, 2, 3, measure 6, 2, 3, measure 7, 2, 3, measure 8, 2, 3, measure 9, 2, 3, measure 10, 2, 3, measure 11, 2, 3, measure 12, okay? So I made the changes on measure 5 and measure 6 and measure 9 and measure 10. So I went from F and measure 4, I went to measure 5, I went up to the B flat. I stayed at the B flat for measure 6. Then I went back down to F for measure 7 and measure 8. Measure 9, I went up to C. Measure 10, I went down to B flat. Then measure 11, I went to F. Okay, I went to F. Good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? Good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? Well, I'm doing all right. Good morning, how are you? I sent for you yesterday. Here you come a-walking today. Well, I sent for you yesterday. Here you come a-walking today. Got your mouth wide open. You don't know what to say. Okay, good. All right, so I want you to practice playing that. Okay, so I think I'm running out of time on this video. I hope let me double check. Oh, good, it's still recording. Sometimes this new technology, it's hard. Okay, so So I want you to sing along with me first, and then I want you to play your tones. Okay, F, B flat, C. Okay, but make sure that you play them at the right time, the right measure. Here we go. A 1, 2, ready, go. Good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do?